Hello again, everyone. I'm attorney Robert Flessas, and today we're going to talk about a good question I received from one of my viewers on a 30-day notice to vacate a unit. A viewer states that they have consistently paid their rent over several years, but they received a 30-day notice to vacate. I'm sure that this viewer felt very shocked and disappointed because they followed the terms of the rental agreement, but now they have to find another place to rent. They wanted to know what they could do to protect themselves and even convince the landlord to extend the time to vacate. Apparently, the landlord was not returning their calls after the viewer received the 30-day notice. Well, let's start with this. The landlord obviously has the right to serve a 30-day notice and get possession of their unit. It's their building. There's really nothing you can do to stop this. But what should you do to protect yourself? First, you'll want to start looking for new housing immediately because you only have 30 days to do so, right? If you are a good tenant, ask for a letter from your current landlord that points out that you were a good tenant, paid your rent on time, and took good care of the unit. Second, look at your lease to see if there are any terms or instructions that apply when vacating your unit. Third, take positive steps to protect the return of your security deposit. Make sure that you clean the unit. The landlord cleaned it for you when you rented the unit so that it looked presentable. Normal wear and tear will always be allowed and can't be deducted from your security deposit. When you clean the unit, make sure it's in showing condition. That's what the landlord is looking for. Carpets should be vacuumed and cleaned. Bathrooms cleaned. Inside windows should be cleaned. But check your lease for carpet cleaning guidance. Don't leave any garbage or furniture in the unit that makes the landlord have to remove it from the premises. If you do that, the landlord might be able to take a set-off from your security deposit. And don't pile garbage up outside of the unit either. Start tossing things out that you don't want each week in the trash pickup so you don't have a big pile sitting there at the end when you vacate. You have 4 weeks to do this. If you're working and have kids, you have to find the time to do this. Weekends always allow plenty of time. Now take pictures of each room, the windows, bathroom, carpeting, light fixtures, and doors to show it's clean and undamaged. Once you have it all cleaned out and ready, ask the landlord to inspect the unit in your presence. Schedule a walkthrough with your landlord to show the condition. Get the landlord to sign off on the condition in writing, then return the keys. If you're not going to get an inspection or a written sign off on the condition, then make sure you have pictures as evidence of the condition. This way, you're protecting yourself from false landlord claims used as an excuse to keep your security deposit. If everything looks good, then you should be receiving your entire security deposit within a reasonably short time. If you do all of this and you don't receive your security deposit, then you'll have a good legal claim against the landlord. Every state is different when it comes to laws regarding return of security deposits. For example, in my state, the landlord has 21 days to send a letter to the tenant regarding the status of the security deposit. If the landlord does not send a 21-day letter, then the landlord can be sued for twice the security deposit plus reasonable attorney fees. Also in my jurisdiction, if the landlord intends to keep a portion or all of the security deposit, the 21-day letter must cite the reasons for retaining a portion or all of the security deposit. The reasons, however, must comply with the law and be reasonable. A text or email from the landlord for this purpose is insufficient. So the order of moving out should be secure new housing first, begin cleaning out the unit, then schedule a final walkthrough, and return the keys. In the next video, I'm going to discuss a situation with a bad landlord who doesn't take care of legitimate health and safety issues and how to protect yourself. But remember, every jurisdiction has different landlord-tenant laws. You really need to read them so you understand the rules. If you know the law and you follow the law, then you'll be protecting yourself from landlord violations of the law. Good landlords follow the law. Bad landlords don't. In the end, if the case goes to court, then the judge will listen to each party's specific facts and make a determination based upon who's more credible and the evidence. I'm attorney Robert Flessas. Thanks for watching, and look for my next video on bad landlords.